Hi, vintage bakers. Today I'm in the kitchen making a graham cracker crust.
This crunchy golden graham cracker crust is super easy to make and only requires 3 ingredients.
You can make this recipe with either graham cracker crumbs, whole graham crackers, or a mix of the two, which is my favorite way to make this toasty crust.
This versatile recipe can be used chilled or baked, as a pie, cheesecake, or as a crumbly topping. So let's get into the kitchen. This is how I make an easy graham cracker crust.
I'm going to start with the star of this recipe, the graham crackers. For one pie crust, you're going to need a total of 1¼ cups of graham crackers, which works out to be about 20 whole graham crackers. I'm using a mix of the two because I find the fine crumbs hold and stick together really well to form a seamless crust, and the whole graham crackers make a nicer crunchy toasted crust. So by combining the two, I get the best of both worlds. You can absolutely pop these into a food processor and give it a few pulses to crunch these up, but I find it just as easy to pop them into a bag and crush them by hand. Add the crushed crumbs into a bowl along with a 1/4 cup of sugar. To hold this crust together, pour in 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Mix this into the dry ingredients until everything is coated in the butter. Now, depending on your recipe, you can use this baked or unbaked. You can also use this just as it is, baked on top of a dessert as a crumbly graham cracker topping. I'm going to be using this as a pie crust today, so I'm going to spread this into my pie plate. You can use your fingers, a spoon, or a flat-bottomed cup to just press it down into the bottom and then up the sides of the pie plate. As you work your way around the pie plate, use your thumb to help make a nice rim all the way around the top side of the crust. Of course, you can just as easily press this into the bottom of a cake pan or a springform pan if you're making something like a cheesecake. If you want to use this graham cracker crust unbaked, pop it into the fridge first. The chilled butter will solidify and hold the crust together. For a baked crust, pop this into the oven for 10 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. This will bind the ingredients together and give you a lightly toasted crust. Allow your crust to cool and then it's ready to fill. Enjoy! If you're a fan of deliciously simple vintage recipes and old-fashioned skills, then you'll want to check out this next video. Thanks for stopping by.